Hello, people. Welcome back. This is episode 8, I do believe. And this time, we have a guest. Mr. Lankington. So, that is good.
Hello.
We have a guest now. The first guest of hopefully many.
Am I your first guest?
Yes, you are our first guest on the
Oh,
podcast.
what an honour.
We know him. Some of you might know him. Some of you won't. Some of you will. That's just the way it is. So, should we jump straight into it then, lads?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So, we'll start off with the Moron or Not section. And this time, we're going to let Mr. Lankington choose whether these things are moronic or not. We will have some input, but for the most part, we will let you make the choices, essentially.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of power.
Exactly, which, try not to abuse it. Anyway, right, so the moronic or not section. Actually, before we do that, we have Dan and Jake with me. It's not just me and Ben, Mr. Lankington.
Hello, people.
Dan is here, so's Jake. Jake might talk, we don't know. He probably won't, to be honest. But,
I love you that time.
yeah, so, Rob might join us a little bit later. I think he's running a bit late. But that is entirely fine. If he joins, you'll obviously hear it. So we'll just get straight into it. Right, moronic or not section. The first one on there is airports.
Airports. Right.
So what do you think? Moronic or not?
Well, how are they moronic? It's just a place where planes come and go, right?
Yeah. I mean, you
What's
might have
wrong
had a bad experience on like EasyJet or something, or Ryanair or something.
I do. Funny you should bring up airports.
Oh dear.
I do remember when you and I were going off to Iceland. Do you remember that?
Yep.
I did manage to capture a pretty amusing little video,
Oh no.
if you remember.
I do remember that video.
Yes. Spin the question to you. With that video in mind, do you think airports are moronic or not?
I mean, partially and not. I mean,
You make
bear
the
in mind this
viewers
is what?
pay for your suffering.
Bear in mind this was like year 8, what, year 8, year 9?
No, I think
Year 9?
It would have been
2018.
Yeah, it was 2018.
Early
So it was,
2018.
yeah, so year 9 would have been year 9.
I thought it was year 10.
Yeah.
I've got no
19.
concept of time
No,
anymore.
19.
Yeah, no.
Year 9.
Ever since 2020's happened, time has gone out the window.
This is 2020 season 3.
Yeah, season 3, boys, we're here. We made it.
It's arrived.
Season 3, and it's already a bit slow.
Yeah.
Agreed.
To be fair, the past couple of years have actually gone really quickly, though. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It has gone very... I mean, that
I
might
think
be
it's
different for
how
some of the
surreal
viewers,
the
but...
entire experience is.
Yeah. For some of the viewers, it might be different, but... I mean,
Maybe.
for me, the past couple of years have just flown by. But, then again, could just be me. Right. The second thing on the moronic... Actually, you never came to a decision. Moronic or not, airports.
Explain that to you. That's your decision, mate.
Alright, I'll just say it's not moronic. Because
Oh.
No, we're
airports...
supposed to take a democratic vote.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Lads.
Oh.
Oh well. Too late. They're not moronic.
North Korea,
They're not moronic. Everyone can agree on that. Anyway,
unless you're
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un.
unless you're Kim Jong-un. Or, you know, airport security. Anyway, the next thing on here is names beginning with the letter K.
Ed.
What names are there beginning with K?
Kevin,
Both.
Kyle,
Oh, well, when
Karen.
it's not moronic.
Karen,
'cause Karen?
Colossus,
Yeah.
spelt with a K.
Colossus.
I don't know, you never know.
Colossus.
I don't know, there's always one. There's always one weird one. You know what, if your name begins with K, let us know in the comments. Just for fun. But,
Yeah, so we can relentlessly bully you for having a name that begins with K.
yeah, it is a bit of a weird letter, K, to be fair.
It's Kieran.
Oh yeah, Kieran, Kian,
Oh, yeah.
Khan. We're not going to get into politics, but Khan.
Well, I wonder what made you
Sadiq
think
Khan.
Oh dear. Anyway, names beginning with K. What do you think?
What, is this like another moronic or not?
Yeah.
This name-
These first couple of things are going to be moronic or not. So are names beginning with the letter K moronic or not?
Someone's called King Messiah.
Oh my
I
god.
just googled it.
Is it Jesus?
I don't know.
You need to leave that. We've got past the names. We now need to decide if they're silly.
True. I mean, Kevin. Some of us know a Kevin. Well, knew a Kevin.
Yeah.
Back in.
King Messiah was voted
I'm gonna
the
have to
worst
switch my
boy's
headphones.
name.
Right then.
Someone's called
that?
Cyanide.
Someone's
There's
called
a-
Cyanide. Honestly, you
Yeah.
know what? I'm just gonna give up with people here now.
Yeah, but cyanide actually begins with a C.
Oh god.
Yeah, but it's just.
No, there's
Still a
probably
bit
some
fun.
quirky, there's probably some quirky vlogger mum that called their child Cyanide with a K.
It's
Honestly,
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kim Jong Un. There's another name beginning with K. Kim
I'm
Jong
just
Un.
gonna go moronic because of that.
Yeah.
Jake, I'd
Yeah,
understand if it was like, if you were saying a quirky mum calling her kid cyanide, but it was spelled with a C. But with a K, it doesn't really work.
That is true, to be fair.
Cyanide.
Kyanide. But to be
Yeah,
fair,
it'd just be
there are
Kyanide.
some
Just
pretty
make it the way
ridiculous
it's
names beginning with the letter K. Karen, Kyle, Kim Jong Un.
Cameron and Kyle being one after another is not a coincidence.
Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, personally, I'd go moronic, just for the amount of funny names in there.
Yeah. Moronic.
Yeah, you know what? Sure, the moronic one.
Alright, moronic. Right, the next one is oranges, meaning the fruit.
Oranges.
Not the colour, the
Oranges.
fruit.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say right off the bat, I think they're really silly because there's oranges, right?
Yep.
And then you've got satsumas, you've got tangerines. Why are there so many different kinds if they're not all just oranges?
No, they are
I think
oranges,
that's-
except they're slightly bigger or smaller. That's the reasoning behind
Yeah.
it.
Well, that's the reasoning between an entire different name, an entire different price.
Yes. The size. So, you heard it here first. Size matters, boys. Size matters. You heard it here first. When it comes to oranges, size matters. Anyway, the fruit.
You're awesome.
Oranges by itself is... Actually, I have a question for you. Which came first, the colour or the fruit?
I have no idea. I'm going to guess the colour.
I mean, I don't know the answer, so it could be the colour.
Probably.
Could be the fruit. Who knows? We don't know. We'll never know.
Probably is the colour because, or maybe the fruit came first, and then they were like, "Oh, what colour is an orange?"
Orange.
And then they just decided it
Yeah.
would be funny because you know how they named Greenland and Iceland.
Yeah, the other way
Maybe
around.
Nice place. So
Yeah.
what do you mean it's not icy? We had to.
It wasn't that icy when we went.
Mountains.
Like, when we
It
went,
was.
and bear in mind we went to the south of Iceland. We didn't go to the north. We went to the south of Iceland in Reykjavik, and it was interesting. There wasn't that much snow. There was just kind of piles of snow against the road, and that was it. That was the only snow we ever saw there. But
Yeah, that is true. We only ever really got ice.
yeah, no. We did go ice skating,
Although
though.
then it's got snow. Did we?
Yeah, we went ice skating in Iceland.
I remember.
I
But I remember
remember
being
that.
slightly better than anticipated.
I remember one of our teachers trying to take a photo of me, Dan, and Jake, and then someone who shall remain nameless, boys, you may remember this, decided to slide into the back of us.
Oh,
God,
I have no
Yeah.
idea. I wasn't around.
Yeah, no, I don't
I mean,
think.
I might not have even gone ice skating with you.
I mean, you might not have done it. I remember a couple of people just didn't go ice skating, but you might have been one of them. I don't know. Don't know.
Oh, wait, no. I remember the group photo, actually.
Oh yeah, the group photo. Honestly, if I could go back to Iceland, I actually would.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It was such a good trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only bad thing about the trip was the changing rooms.
Oh god.
For anyone that doesn't
Oh,
know,
don't
viewer-wise,
remind me of that.
basically in most of Europe
Changing rooms
and
were
in
very
Iceland,
European.
there are no cubicles in the changing rooms. It is open plan, meaning there were old men walking around naked in the men's changing room.
So for all.
But
At least they were still gendered, though.
yeah, okay, we're not getting into that because that's way too controversial, and we're not trying to get cancelled. But
Wait, Jake, what the hell did you just say?
he said something about at least they were gendered or something.
Because
Oh, dear
if
God.
they were mixed gender, is what I'm saying.
No, if they were mixed gender, it would have been at least interesting.
No, if it was mixed gender, it would have been the most interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, yeah, it would have been.
Would have been a
most
lot
interesting,
going
but for
on
all
in
the-
every different
But for
corner.
all the wrong
Yeah.
reasons.
A lot of corners would have been occupied.
You say wrong reasons, I say right reasons. Who cares?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on. It's a certain point of view. From one person's view, it's
No,
wrong.
you
From one
said it
person's view, it's
properly.
right. But yeah, for viewers,
Yeah.
basically, most of the changing rooms are open plan. It's pretty grim. So you have been warned if you ever go to Iceland and or Europe. Moronic or not, oranges.
That's moronic.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go
that's silly.
I'm gonna say not moronic. But
I
that's just
prefer
me.
the flavours to the texture.
Justify
but oranges
your
do have a
opinion.
nice flavour.
20 marks.
I mean, there's a type of chicken or a bird. I don't know which one's which. I know a chicken is a type of bird. I'm not that stupid, but there is a type of bird and or specifically chicken that has quite literally what looks like an orange in its neck. Viewers, you can probably Google it and find it, but I kid you not, that's an actual bird.
Is it a turkey or is it like a heron?
No, I think it's a chicken that has what looks like an orange in its throat.
Well, it's probably a tumour.
No, it's not. It's not. It's an actual species of bird.
Oh, I thought you were talking about one chicken. That
No.
just-
I'm talking about a species of chicken here. Or
Oh, okay.
Can you get a species of chicken? Is that a thing? I guess you kind of can, right?
I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, you must be able to. Weird. Anyway, the next thing on the
Moving
Moron
on.
Connect section is the monarchy.
The monarchy.
The monarchy.
As in, like, the Queen.
As in the Queen and the royal family. Yes.
Oh, bloody
You know
hell.
what? I'm gonna say this as is. I don't give two shits about the royal family at all. Moronic.
I agree with that.
Yeah. I can't
I
say
mean-
I've ever wake up in the morning and find myself wondering, wonder how the Queen is today.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
I think
even with the whole thing with one of the Queen's like 17 sons that I don't know
Prince
any of.
Andrew.
That one.
What happened?
when one buggered off to America and declared not being royal or whatever. I don't know the whole deal. I didn't look into it because I don't care. No, I just don't care about it.
Didn't even notice.
Like even politically, they do nothing. I mean, yeah, the Queen can
Yeah.
still declare war if she fancies it, but she won't.
No, she might. If she, like,
I doubt
gets
it.
diagnosed with a life-threatening disease, she'd be like, oh, okay, let's go to war with Russia.
Yeah, let's just go to war just for the bants. You know what? My final command: go to war just for the bants.
We're going to war with them anyway.
Yeah, we're not getting into the whole Russia thing. You've probably heard in the news in recent viewers.
I've only heard a little bit of it, which is why I'm assuming we're going to war with Russia.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to touch too much on that because again, politics and controversy. But basically, if you haven't read up about it, come back and that's that. But I actually don't care about the monarchy. It's pointless. The only thing she ever does is sign off laws, and even then, we don't need that. I'm just
I
gonna say
don't
that
really
is.
read it, so I don't
Yeah.
know anything about her.
No, I know she's
Anyway, what's
ancient.
next?
She's been alive for a while. There's a bunch of
Just a
immortal
little bit,
memes.
really.
I know that much. Okay, well, I'm gonna say moronic for the monarchy.
Moronic.
Yeah, makes the most
I'm
sense.
going to say not moronic because I don't want to be beheaded.
You know what? Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. Not moronic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go not.
Just in case MI5 knock at my door. Not moronic.
Nah, I'm
Just
sticking
in
with my guns.
case one of the royal family happens to be watching. or
Yeah,
listening
if
to both
you know what,
podcasts.
somehow, if someone in the royal family is watching this, first of all,
It'll be Prince Andrew.
first of all, please subscribe. We could really use it.
What if
Second,
it's Prince Andrew watching?
which one's that?
The most
The non-
bloke
Creep.
that-
Oh, that one. Okay.
That's just it.
Well, maybe not him then. And maybe not the one that left to go to America. And maybe not the one that's never going to be king because he's too old. And maybe not
there was a
the other
milk
17
on
that
the
she's
floor.
had. Because how many...
Somebody killed a bottle of milk.
To be honest, I don't even know how many kids the Queen has had. I think it's like 6,
Too
isn't
many
it?
to count.
I think it's 6, right?
At
got
what point would they just start falling out?
At what point they fall out?
You know-
Oh god.
You know what? It's the same deal with Boris, to be fair.
Oh, we're not getting into politics. I've had enough political discussions
we should,
this week alone. I'm not doing it. Right.
we should get into Boris though, because he's stupid.
Honestly, you know what? If Boris is listening to this, again, subscribe. Anyway, maybe promote us. Anyway, you never know. We need the subscribers. We don't really care who. Right. The last thing on the Monarchy or Not section is bread.
Or bread.
Just bread.
Right.
What about bread?
I don't know. The person that sent this in just put Monarchy or Not section suggestions. Bread.
Wait, who sent it in?
And we
what, you
will
actually
we will
have
leave this
suggestions?
person anonymous.
Oh, someone sent it in.
Yeah, we always get them sent
why?
in. They're always sent in to
Anyone
our
I know?
email that should be on screen now. By the way, feel free to contact us with your
Oh,
suggestions
wow.
for the Monarchy or Not section. Please feel free.
Is there anyone that I know?
I don't think so. No, you don't. I don't think you know them.
What a shame.
Yeah,
Anyway, bread.
yeah, just bread, any type, brown, white, burnt, toast, cooked.
If we're talking
Baguette.
about like best types of bread, baguette bread.
Okay,
I think
baguette
the bread
bread.
that's covered in flour is pretty silly. You know, the farmhouse.
Yeah,
bread,
I
it's
never
ridiculous.
understood the the flour on top of bread. Just why is it there?
Maybe just for decoration or to make it look more authentic.
I mean, maybe.
It doesn't seem efficient.
I mean, did you go on the
Gets
Did you go
everywhere,
on the France trip at all?
No.
No.
No, you didn't. Okay, because there was a bit of it where I swear we went to like a bread factory. Am I wrong in thinking that?
Bakery.
Yeah,
No,
bakery.
we did.
Yeah, bakery, bread factory,
Well,
same
haven't
thing.
you lived quite a life? You've been to a bread factory.
Yeah, I've been to a bread factory, bro. Get on my level. We've been to ice and change rooms and a bread factory.
Yeah,
Let's
good.
go. So bread, what would you rate it? I'd say not moronic. I quite like bread.
If
So I'm
it's
gonna
made
change
from
it.
France,
Breadsticks.
then
I
good.
think breadsticks are stupid because they're not bread.
What's this? Oh, breadsticks. Yeah, no, they're not bread. It doesn't count. They're not bread.
I think they're just like cracker things.
They
But I know,
are,
but
to be
why
fair.
are they called bread?
Why are they actually called breadsticks? Because they're not made out of the same thing as bread. So,
Well, there's some common ingredients, but
bread. What do you reckon? I'd say not moronic.
Not moronic.
it's
so
not
useful.
moronic. It's just good.
It's
It's,
what-
basic.
It's one of the
food.
most useful universal foods in existence.
Lovely.
Except for spam.
Yeah. Wait, what? No. Spam's
Yes.
grim. Spam is grim. It's just canned fish.
I've never had spam
If you
in
eat
my
fish
life.
from a can, you're wrong.
It ain't fish. That's not what spam is.
I
Spam ain't
swear
fish.
spam is fish.
It's not fish. It's like little meaty giblets from other animals.
Nah, I'm checking it. I'm fact checking this. Hold up. What is in spam?
Okay. You don't believe me, huh? You don't think
No.
I'm knowledgeable?
So, what is in spam? Let's find out, shall we? Oh, it's canned pork made by a company which we're not paid by, so I'm not going to promote them. Oh, okay, fair enough. It's just corned pork. I thought it was fish.
It's just
I actually,
yeah. That's what I thought.
I thought it was like, because you've got corned beef. I thought it was just like raw fish. Like I thought it was fully raw fish.
It looks like pink bread.
Oh,
I
God, I'll
mean,
have to check it out now.
It's pork, but I mean bread. Linked in
No, I've just searched it up. It looks like pink bread.
Fair. Okay, right. Just for the viewers, I'm going to recap the moronic on that section. Airports, not moronic. Names beginning with K, moronic. Oranges, not moronic. The monarchy, not moronic. Bread, not moronic. I hope I got those all right. So now we've done the moronic on that section and gone off on about 16 tangents. How are we all? How's life going for all of us?
Good.
Nice, because you know.
A few things that went well in the month of December. Spider-Man No Way Home came out, and I got a PS4 towards the end of the month.
Okay, that's very nice. PS4, the outdated PS5. So temporarily,
In my defense, there's nothing like of interest that's on the PS5 for me right now. There's just a few things I wanted to play on PS4 specifically.
okay.
Nothing really.
Not at all.
Okay then. So you got anything interesting going on in life at all?
Who's that addressed to?
You mainly. You're the guest here.
Right. Oh, that's what this is. Right.
Yeah, believe it or
I
not.
guess I've just been in the games design course.
Ooh.
Been in that for this is my second year now,
Mm.
and it's going pretty well.
Lovely.
The other day I was doing some texturing with Unity, and I uploaded an image for a texture that was a very large prosthetic penis laying on a beach,
Lovely.
and
Of course.
I spread it across the entire terrain, right? And from afar, it looked like a perfectly normal texture. But if you just zoom in a little bit, you're greeted with a bunch of happy beach penises.
Oh, lovely.
So
Why are they
I just
happy?
thought that would be nice to share. Huh? I don't know. They're
I
all
mean,
together.
maybe
They're all
Dan,
reunited.
Dan, maybe it's a nude beach. A nude beach. Maybe it's a nude
Oh.
beach. We don't know.
Safe to say those
What
lightsabers
gave
have
it
been
away?
activated.
What gave it away? Maybe it's the fact that they're happy. Don't know.
Oh dear.
Definitely not. Anyway, okay, that
What have you
actually
been
sounds
up to
pretty
then, Jeff?
interesting. That sounds very nice.
What have you done with your life?
Not much, to be honest. It hasn't changed. I started a podcast,
No?
believe it or not.
Did you really? Now, where
Yeah.
can I listen?
You can listen to it on YouTube actually. More an Hour podcast on
what-
YouTube.
What's it called?
The More an Hour.
What was that?
More an Hour podcast on YouTube.
Maranower?
More on Hour.
Oh, right, yes. yes.
So
Hour.
so you know what, lads?
I've heard
If you check it out, subscribe. Have a listen. Might
He
might
just
be
said
good.
subscribe.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I said it 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, it
enough,
doesn't matter.
enough. What is this bit? What is this bit? Let's move on.
Yeah, we just plugged ourselves about 6 times. Actually, I've run into you a few times.
Yes, you
going
have.
to and from college.
Yeah, hi, Brandon.
you just
I run into
stalked me,
you from
mate.
time to time as well.
You just stalked me.
How did you find out? And no, I don't. So
Okay, what were you getting at anyway?
yeah, I've run into a couple times. It's nice to see a familiar face from previous years.
Familiar face, yeah. I look nothing
yeah.
like I used to.
I mean, you can tell it's you. You can tell it's you.
Yeah, by my hulking posture.
Yes, that's pretty much it. Yeah. But I mean, yeah. Actually, it's the way you walk as well. I can always tell it's you from the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Basically,
Do I
everyone.
walk funny?
No, everyone walks in a specific way. Like I do it,
right.
my mates do it, you do it, everyone does it.
Yeah, you
It's
kind
like
of
you
walk like you're
practically
late
just
for. You walk like you're late for middle school, is that?
Middle school.
Middle school, what is this, the US?
Well, yeah. But
Alright.
you do, or like you walk like a year 7 who's about to miss the first bell.
No, I just walk
that
fast.
Used to be you.
I've just
32 tree.
Oh, the 32 tree, don't get me started.
Honestly, if you lowered your if you walked any lower to the ground, you'd be on all fours.
I'm not that my posture's not that bad. Like,
Maybe not standing, but when you I don't think you notice it. No one ever notices their posture, but
yeah, no. To be fair, I am
Anyway.
slouching right now. I actually need to sit up straight.
Lankington has got a point, Zach. You're very close to walking like Donkey Kong.
No, I walk very quickly. I
you can't just call Zach a
Well,
monkey. Come
someone
on.
say, I think
Exactly, you
about-
can't call me a monkey, Jake. That's rude.
I think Rob just
Yeah,
joined.
Rob's here, guys. For those of you who
Oh,
don't know,
yeah,
that's
okay.
Rob. Whether he'll talk is a different question. But hi,
Yeah,
Rob.
I discovered Rob at college
Oh, lovely.
quite a lot. So that's
How so?
always nice. Isn't that right, Rob?
Class
Yeah,
response.
yeah.
Class
To my
response.
understanding, you're responsible for a lot of those terrible memes that have been spreading around that class. If you'd like to divulge,
Oh god, what's been going on? Is there? Oh god, this doesn't sound good.
If I may add
Go on then.
If I may add to what Rob's saying, Rob has
I
told
believe
me
you.
that in person, his teacher has called him a parasite due to these memes because everyone keeps making them.
Oh, he calls everyone a parasite. He called me. Actually, no, I don't remember what he called me, but he said to one of the other people in my class that he hates them,
Oh, lovely.
which is quite funny.
I mean, Dan remembers this very vividly, and so do I. My old maths teacher in secondary school called me retarded. So basically, let me get this straight. Rob has created a bunch of memes for his class, and his teacher has called him a parasite.
Yeah.
Lovely. Nice guy.
I mean, you can't say his name, obviously, but
Yeah.
that's the name of that tutor. And he's just made... Have you seen the one of Black Heavy?
Yeah. Oh my... That was Rob.
Yeah.
Dear God.
That was Rob, yeah.
Dear God. I fear for the day that these images get out to the public.
Oh,
For
they
his
will.
sake and
I'll
the
make
public's.
sure. I'll make sure. Don't worry.
I'll make sure they do. God.
I feel like there's a chance.
Who buys that, dude?
Rob saying that
Would
he
he?
makes them. Rob saying in his game development class he makes the memes. In my games development class, I am the meme.
Lol. So what? So
You
basically,
did
nothing's
have an
changed.
entire year of your life where everything, your response to just anything and everything was just classic. That's all you said.
Oh Jesus Christ!
But he did used to do that a lot. To be fair, I do remember that. He used to just go classic. It's like, is it though? He is a bit of an odd specimen, Jake.
But going back to me saying I have memes made about me, like Photoshop edits that are intentionally horrible.
Oh, so
As
is
you
it just? So I'm assuming it's moved away from your fat jokes.
Yeah,
Oh,
these jokes are actually a bit more original, Zach.
what are you talking about, bro? You loved the fat jokes.
Yeah, for the first year.
Yeah, you loved them though, did you not?
For 1 year out of 5.
Yeah, and anyway, so Mr. Lankington, do you have any fond memories of previous experiences with any of us?
With any of you, that's a stretch.
With any of us, or all of us?
I suppose Iceland was amusing.
Iceland was
just remember
very amusing.
I remember basically everything from Iceland, so I suppose you can call that a fond memory, despite the fact
Yeah.
we never really made any proper memories
No,
with each
I mean, to
other.
be fair, Blue Lagoon was quite funny. I remember joking around a lot there.
Yeah, I don't think I spent... Because I remember at the time I was just infatuated with that one girl from
Yeah.
our secondary,
Yeah.
if you remember.
Yeah, I do remember that
Yeah.
very vividly.
I did not spend a moment away from it.
I
don't know,
noticed.
it was seriously damaged.
Genuinely, even the Blue Lagoon, bro, wasn't more than 6 feet away at any given time.
Oh, no. No, not at all.
Oh dear.
I was a very different kid back then.
Clearly, I mean, I remember one thing from year 7. You followed me home and tried to highlight me.
Oh,
Oh my god, I did.
Oh, no.
That right there, that is a fond memory. I was
That
chasing
was,
you
to be
all the way
fair,
home with a
I
highlight.
hated it.
And then
I
your
hated
mum
it when it
came out.
happened, but now that I look back at it, it was so funny.
And then your mum came out and
Yeah.
started shouting at me.
Yeah. No, because she didn't know you at the time. She was like, who the hell is this kid trying to highlight
She
my
doesn't
kids?
know me now.
No, she doesn't.
And then you told on me to the head of year, and then I got a stern talking to about
A stern talking to. You can't highlight other students.
yeah.
What does that even...
next time, rub them out.
Yeah, next time rub them out. Remove the student. Dear
See,
God.
that's what Thanos should have done. Should have just got the Infinity Rubber and started rubbing everyone.
Oh, to be fair, secondary school was so much fun. Like, even... Do you remember
remember
set... Like,
Sorry,
set
carry
2
on.
PE was so funny.
Oh God, Oh God,
I will
no,
never
I
forget
can't
how
say his
hard
name.
you tried to get into set 1, though.
No,
you
to be
were
fair, me and
You had
Dan...
your head
No,
so
me and...
far up the teacher's ass.
No, we didn't. I hated him. But the thing
Not
is...
signing the health and safety laws.
Yeah, they didn't sign the health and
Another
safety
big
laws,
one.
by the way. They
Cooper
didn't sign off on the health and
testing
safety. But,
Which I skipped because I was helping out with the production.
no, but to be fair,
Yeah.
I remember the fact that
It's not going, boys.
me and Dan got invited to go into set 1 during football. And I just didn't want to
we?
do it. So I was just
Like,
like...
Oh.
we'll get wrecked.
Yeah, we were just like, we don't want to try. We'd rather just
So, but we
about.
wreck all the kids in set 2.
Exactly.
who've got some
We'd
sort
be
of-
the worst
in set 2,
players.
You really didn't have to try.
So all we do is we just mess around in football. I just remember just messing around constantly in set 2. It was so much fun.
So I remember in table tennis we used to take all the other table tennis
Yeah.
balls and just play table tennis with them.
Yeah. Do you
Table
remember?
tennis was great though.
Yeah,
Oh, I
set
love
2 PE
table
was
tennis.
so much fun, you know. Like, I look back at it now and wish I
Yeah.
could redo it.
I can't like playing football as our last PE lesson, like when we had to like go into lockdown, was probably one of our more chill lessons, and I actually had a lot of fun with that.
Oh yeah, I
I
mean,
can't
set 2
remember
PE
you
was always
doing
fun.
anything in football, Jake. Though you just sort of stood there like a post.
He did, to be
I
fair.
did. If I could, I did once score a goal like in the last like 10 seconds of a match.
Yeah, against poor
did
little
you
Ollie.
do that?
Yeah, against a disabled child. That's like me saying, "Yeah, I stole some candy. It was from a 3-year-old, but I still stole it."
It was from an S4 student.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, even now that I've gone into college, I still say S4, but people don't know what I mean. So they're always just like, "Wait, what? They're what?" And I'm just like, "Oh, don't worry about it." I've had to explain it
I
so
often
many
just
times.
forget that nobody from my old secondary went to. Right, well, I say nobody, but nobody went into my course, right?
Yeah,
And I just always find myself calling people S4.
yeah.
It was very amusing because nobody understood.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing. We all got split up when we went from secondary school to now. Like, we all got split up. I don't think any of us went to the same college, school, whatever
No.
it may be.
Not us.
Yeah, not us, is what I'm saying. Like, I know a bunch of people did. Like, I know
Yeah.
a couple of people in my current school that went to secondary school. It's fair. Our year hated me, and I have no clue as to why.
And I hated half of our year.
Yeah, it's fair. I
don't
did
remember why
not
everyone
like.
hated
I
you,
did
but
not
it
like
was
our
very.
year group.
It was just amusing.
What, to bully me?
Yeah.
Fair. I mean, to be fair, like me and to be fair, us lot mainly had like a very banterous relationship. Like we rarely like talk to each other outside of class, but when we did, it was funny.
Oh yeah.
Like school trips.
It was.
Like school trips and like PE and all that was actually so funny.
Yeah. I don't remember spending any school trips with you guys
I remember Iceland and that's it.
because I don't think I did.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think.
Obviously, I.
Yeah, Iceland mainly. Well, that's the only one. So
I still remember France, but
France was
I
scuffed.
remember.
But I only remember aspects.
France was scuffed.
Do you guys remember in secondary school when your social status depended on whether or not you had one of those friction pens with a rubber on the end?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh gosh.
The robot pens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone loved those. If you didn't have one, you were a fucking waste man.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, don't start with the fidget spinners. That was
Yeah.
an awful time. for
Fidget
us.
spinners. Yeah, I was about to say fidget spinners.
It actually got so bad that at one point I saw this cool looking fidget spinner, right? And the guy in the other guy in my French class had it, right? And I genuinely bought it off him
Oh my god.
because I
Oh
was
my
just that fucking brain dead that I actually bought a fidget spinner off of a kid in my class. It's amazing.
No, didn't you flood the market with them though? Didn't you like buy it a ton for like 25p in some random shop and just start selling them?
I mass sold them a little.
Yeah.
but
I know
that
you did
was,
a
that
lot
was
of
for the
like
younger years because
I
they
know,
were like
'cause
they
that
were
was
really
year 8.
impressionable.
Fidget spinners for us were year 8.
Was it year 8?
Yeah.
Was it year 9?
No, it was year 8 because I was still in
No.
DT.
You're right. It was with that one French teacher that we made quit. No, that's not specific enough. We made them all quit.
Yeah, true. That I had about 16 in year 9, so can't exactly say that.
Jeez.
Yeah, I had a lot.
Just start numbering them at this point.
Honestly,
French teacher, the quit number.
yeah, number 7 or whatever. Yeah, could do. Honestly, but yeah, I do. You know, funny story actually. I still have one of the old French teachers' like piece of a bell of hers. Like I still have the piece of a
What?
bell. Like
Oh.
you know how we
no.
then. I mean, everyone knows the teachers. So everyone here knows the teacher I'm referring to. If you went to our primary no, our secondary school, you'll know. Hello, people. Post-production Zach here. After this point, Mr. Lankington had to leave to go to work. So the next 25 minutes doesn't have him in it. So I decided to cut it from the recording entirely because it was just us four rambling about absolutely nothing and having slight technical issues. So I'm just going to skip right to the outro. But we're going to end it there. Thank you all for listening. Thank you, Mr. Lankington, for coming on and being our first guest. Hopefully we have many more in the future. Let us know if you want to become a guest on the podcast by applying on the form in the description. Follow us all on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram as a podcast. If you want to send us your Moron or Not section suggestions, send them in via our email or Instagram, and you may see them in an upcoming episode. But we want to thank you all for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, all that sell-out YouTube stuff that we have to do. But
We just did it twice.
yeah, and you always got a plug. Follow Mr.
get, like,
Lankington
10 viewers a
on
week.
Instagram and YouTube. We will put some of his links in the description if we can. But other than that, guys, thank you all for watching. And enjoy.
Yeah, enjoy.